Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olu and today I'm going to be watching Lovecraft Country, season 1 episode 8. And the name of the episode is called Jig-a-Bobo because the last episode was I Am About a Lighter, and I really do like that episode. But yeah, it was a really fun episode, and everything that happened in that episode was like a masterpiece. And I just want to say this series so far has been something that I've never I've never seen it. It's quite different, and it's the genre bending in this was really good. So yeah, if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much. So let's get into the video. What is happening? Is it like a funeral or something? Oh, wait, what is happening? Oh, I think they are viewing they are viewing the body. I think, is it like gruesome or something? Oh, so they killed someone. Oh, it's Emmett Hills. I think Emmett Hills our friend.
Thank you.
Hey, boy. Take mine.
Really? Uncle George would have wanted her to see Bobo.
Bob. That's a friend. Because I remember when they were playing cards or when they were in the basement. That's,
Hey, this is not the place to have this conversation again.
It's been a week. We need to tell
Her
him.
best friend just died.
Murder. He didn't just die. Someone did
murder.
this to him.
Oh yeah, because her mom was taken into the portal, took her away.
For sure.
She said there was a flash of light from Hiram's machine and the Hippolyta disappeared. Now, what makes you think she's coming back? Where's Diana?
You guys just left her?
Shit. We don't want her roaming the streets alone today.
Yeah, it's true. Because now, there's gonna be way more violence because,
Ted.
Yeah. Y'all check the problem now.
who is that? What is it? I'm just so worried. I'm worried for her because of the comic book, Tick Left Behind. Oh shit. This is why. Our name is on the comic.
I said, are you Diana Freeman?
Oh shit.
Yes.
It's yours.
Captain won't ask you again, girl.
Yes, it's fine.
Where's your mother?
She's on a trip for her job.
What's your mother's name? What?
Hippolyta. Oh shit, they're doing the fucking spell.
What do you know about magic?
She didn't know shit about magic.
Fantasy books?
Oh! Ew, nasty. Ew. What the fuck? I can't watch that. That's some nasty shit right there. It's some nasty. He just put a fucking spell on her. Ew! That should just, the eyes just moved. Gia!
Are you looking for a room?
Can't remember the last time someone made me wait.
Teach me how to cast a spell.
You're desperate now to do what? To protect yourself?
Mm-hmm.
she got Titus's pages.
I'd give you Ori, but I think what you really want is this.
Oh.
The words aren't enough. The cast, you need energy, intention, and a body.
Oh.
Actions and traces around the location where the cast is spelled. Geometric pattern. Good luck, cousin.
They already destroyed the fucking thing that shut the machine to the machine to open the portal, right?
What's going to happen?
I'm going to achieve what no one in the Order, not even the all-powerful Titus Braithwaite, could. Immortality.
Oh. Please wash your face, thank you. That's some nasty shit right there. He just put a spell on you. And the fucking poster was looking at her when she was leaving. Yeah, it's oh my god, it's moving. D. Oh shit.
You the maid?
No, I'm not the damn maid.
What you say? Is
everything okay?
You know her?
Yes, I do. It's no problem.
I passed on the other side of town. It's got everyone up in arms. Just making sure none of it's finding its way to our neighborhood.
It's very much appreciated.
Uh-oh. You know, that's a white woman right there. Uh-oh. So Ruby likes this. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what are you doing? I know you are, but like, okay, let's just do it. Never mind. Ugh. Oh my god. This is ooh. Ew. That's some freaky shit right here. This is freaky. He said ex-girlfriend and not ex. Yeah, they went out. He was liking her, right? There's a spell on you. What is that? Oh! Looks like the book. Oh my god. It's a metaphor for the way they it's like, you know, like the books and stuff, the way they see black girls and the way they draw them with the nappy and everything, you know? Oh!
When I have sex, and my lover climaxed, my 9 tails attached to him taking his life force. That is how I'm able to see their entire lives up till their deaths.
When am I supposed to die?
I don't know.
But it's gonna happen soon. Why are you here then? If you don't have any fucking answers, why are you here?
Because she loved you.
And she's pregnant, right? That's what they said the other episode.
Our shit wasn't real.
It was real to her, and you two liked her. The fuck you talking about? It wasn't real.
I'm glad. Go with her.
Stop.
No! I understand why you wouldn't say anything to me. But all the shit we done been through. I
to hear it from her. I didn't know what to tell you, okay, or anybody. You tell me the fucking truth. I didn't know.
But you didn't tell her exactly. You guys went through so much supernatural shit, but you didn't click in your minds like, let me tell her something. I've seen this shit kind of thing before.
You done fucked up. Because everybody but you done died since you've been back.
Hmm.
When did you finish?
Like we found out about the evidence.
But you don't know how.
I met with Christina the other day.
Yeah.
Gave the Ori key. Told me how to catch it.
You lost your damn mind. You can't trust Christina. And what if she is right? What if this is the way that you die?
Look, I've already made up my mind, okay?
You don't get to make those damn decisions by yourself anymore.
It's true.
You don't think I know that? I'm doing this to protect our future.
Yeah, it's true. You gotta protect yourself.
A 14-year-old boy was beat and shot to death, then tied with barbed wire by the neck to a cotton gin fan and cast into the Tallahatchie River. I know. But do you care?
She does now. Because I don't know how to say it. It doesn't affect them until it's from a white lens. You know what I mean? Like when
Feel what I feel right now.
they can't feel that because until it's like watered down to them so they can understand,
Tired, so fucking tired of feeling this way over and over. You want to know why I took that potion? Because today of all days, I didn't want to be a black woman fucking a white man.
She doesn't feel nothing.
I don't care about Emmett Till. I don't care about Roy Bryan. I don't think that you really do either.
They will never know your struggle because they don't know oppression for what it is. But at the same time, even though Ruby, you know what she was saying, like Ruby, yeah, she doesn't think Ruby cared. Ruby cares because even though she wants all these things, she still cares because she's black. At the end of the day, something bad could happen to her at any time,
Lady, where's Tig? When's he coming back?
Don't know, Diana. I'm sorry. Call your uncle. Tell him you're here.
You guys are not listening to her.
Get some water from the kitchen. We'll be back soon.
Oh fuck no. I want to know what the names, the thing are called. Oh!
Did you cheat on my mama?
No.
When I was a boy, 8 years old, pastor of my church, I caught with another man, Park. Sunday morning, police came in and snatched him off the pulpit in handcuffs. He was some perverted demon or something. Next thing we hear,
Topsy and Bopsy.
asylum and cut out half of his brain. I chose a life over a damn asylum. Mama was everyone in the riots. That's really both just ordered family.
And that's the person Uncle George liked.
Lily's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the future.
Yeah. Love, who's that? That's his son?
Perhaps my father considered himself godlike when he resurrected you. He was just a mortal, confused at being powerful and being able to manipulate those around him made him more. Most men with God complexes want to live in heaven but not hell, failing to understand that God is both.
These are negatives of Titus's pages. They're yours.
If
you make Atticus invulnerable.
no,
For her.
for you.
Do it!
Wait.
Oh shit.
Mark of Cain. my father's invulnerabilities, so I was the first to realize we could use it to heal someone.
Oh, they are behind you. Diana! I said Diana. D! Look! Oh, my heart is beating so fast. I'm sorry. Oh.
George Freeman's writings were inspired by his heroic father. Please tell me there's a happy ending.
No.
Christina sacrifices me to become immortal. Only a terminal equinox.
Ask me 5 days.
I know casting this spell can kill me. But I also know I gotta take every chance I can to live for my son.
Is he gonna die?
Didn't you tell me that part of casting was intention?
Yes, sir.
He does love him. Like, everything he does was to deter this boy away from magic. Everything he's doing was to push him away from knowing what magic is. But at the same time, I know he has his own fucking issues. I know. But
Is my mama dead?
Probably.
What did you do to me with your spit?
I can remove it. The curse. But you have to do something for me first. You know what an orrery is?
Yeah, I know what an orrery is. And my mama's name is Hippolyta. It's Greek, asshole.
exactly. Ooh, exactly. Big. Like mother, like daughter.
For far too long, these names, these black girls and women have been just numbers.
This is scary. Oh my god, I can't do this. Exactly. Face your fears, but this is not something like it's a spell. They're gonna keep coming after her until they get to her, you know? Oh shit.
Come on, man, let's just do this before I lose my damn nerve.
Yeah, he's already changed. He's like, you getting my goddamn nerve. That's what he does again. I think he says intention. Intention of like saving something. He has the intention of saving him every time. I think that's the thing. Now I'm getting him because in my mind I was like, what was happening here? He has the intention of, he loves him. So you need intention. So I think that's why. He was like, she can hurt. Exactly. You feel anything? Is it like you feel anything? I think attention wise, I think it's already on him. The thing is already there. Just need time. I think when you're in danger, I think that's when that happens. It kicks in. What?
Like this before?
No, it's my first time. You have your money.
What? Okay, so she paid for this. Okay. Oh! That's like a barbed wire and some Oh! Oh shit!
I'm pregnant. You should have stayed your ass at Marvin's instead of following that mentor. Yeah, I know all about magic.
Yep.
And how George really died. That white man you still? Only a man some of the time. Christina Braithwaite.
Oh shit!
And ask me that because she came to me and tried to get me to do the same damn thing.
Oh shit. They don't have no fucking warrant. They're here to shoot the place because they want something from you. This is getting scary for me.
Let me handle this. Want your baby born in jail.
Exactly.
What is this about, officer?
We got a tip that no Nation of Islam radicals were organized.
What? Oh shit.
Let's go.
So it depends on who knows magic. If you know magic, you can get into that place.
The house is protected. That motherfucker knows magic. Now he knows that you do too.
Oh shit. I knew it. They're gonna shut up the place. She's protected. She's so good at drawing. This is scary. Scary movie scares me. Look at their eyes. It's bouncing off her. Oh my god. Whoa. You can see them, but they are there. Oh! What the fuck? Exactly.
Hey! I think you just fucking hands up!
Oh my god. Oh fuck now. He has one of his own. His is different. It's like darker and I think. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Oh shit! Ooh! Yep. Oh, that's the. Ah! Shit. That's yes. He's able to protect you. Oh my god, this is so good. And you're telling me there's no season 2 to this? This is something. Like, this is everything. Oh my god, there's so much there's so much going on here. And I think at the same time, I said it before, like there was the previous episode 7, where Hippolyta, when she shot the police officer and then she was dragged into the portal and stuff like that. And then when Tick came out of the portal, when he came out, right, he took everything else but the comic book. And I said it in my review or something like that when I was talking about that. I was like, this is gonna come back to bite D in the ass, in the sense of like, because our name was right there. It says a name. Is it Denny or is it Diana or Dina? Is it Dina? I think so, right? That's a full name. They call it D because like it's called Dina, right? Dina Freeman. Yeah, I think so. Something Dina Freeman. And the name was right there. And then when the fucking, what is his name? The police officer, when he was like doing his own, like when he was like he was trying to cast a spell on her, because I think he was what is it called, I don't know why, because I said it before, like when that happened, ugh, when that happened, things were gonna go south, and now you can see he cast a spell on her, and he did that nasty thing. Took his own spit and put it on her head and do that own fucking thing. Because when he was casting the spell, there was maggots coming out of the fucking ground. I don't. This is some crazy shit right there. It's really, 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 really crazy. And come to find out, there was a lot going on. There was a lot happening right here. This episode was really good too. It was really good because I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting for me. I was expecting what is her name? Hippolyta to come back and talk to, but I know there's gonna be like a police stuff. I didn't know all this is gonna happen, but now what happened this episode is like, and then they were talking about what is his name? Please let me remember. What is his name? Emmett Till. We're talking about Emmett Till and what happened, and I like the way the correlation of how everything comes together. Like everything, because I don't know, it's in the 90s or the 80s, something like that, right? And the way that everything comes together, and then the way they make, the way they made the correlation and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, Bo, they call him Bo. I remember that name, Bo, because that's D's friend. He was there when they were at the workshop, and then when she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go play in Bo's house." That's what she said. I was gonna go play in Bo's house. That's what she said. I was gonna go play in Bo's house, and then that's how I know, like, oh yeah, that's D's friend. That's D's friend. They are always together, I know this is a movie. I know, just to put the like the friends, just to make everything work together, but like. It was really gruesome, like I saw pictures of that online and I was like, this is some nasty, you guys are evil. Why would you do that to a child? It's 14, right? Yeah, 14. Why would you do that to a child? Is it 14? Yeah, that it was really gruesome and shit. And his mom was like, she literally did an open casket so everyone can see what happened to her son. I think because she was so brave enough to say, I'm not hiding this, I'm not doing this close stuff, and everyone can go and see, and say, yeah, this is da. But like literally, she said an open casket so everyone can see what happened to my son, and everyone can see why this racial stuff and how people are the way black people are being treated is not good. Like the way, like literally, it's not okay. And D going through a lot right there was like really like. She lost a friend, and I think when she was like stoning those two girls laughing, she was like, it's not something to laugh about. Why are you guys laughing here? You can feel her pain of losing someone she really, really cared about. And Tick going to Christina to get what is it called, to help him about to help him do the protection stuff for protection spell. And I think because of what happened to Emmett Till, that's why it was so paranoid. It's like, yeah, literally he has to do that. He has to. I think that's the why though. I think, yeah, that's one of the case, because of the book it took from the future, right? He saw like, okay, I need to do this protection spell to protect my son. I think that's why. He was like, so I can protect myself and I can be here to save my son from everything that's happening. And that fucking spell, that spell that man did on that, yeah. Yeah, the spell that man did on D was really weird. Like, he knows like they're gonna come for her. I don't know what kind of spell he did. Maybe he did something like, you know what? I don't need to think about that. I don't know what kind of spell he made, but he did something so she can start seeing those. She was the one seeing them alone, not anyone else. And Christina's saying she's gonna change the world and stuff like that. She wants to be immortal and stuff like that. you want more from life. Literally, she want more in everything. She want the whole world. She want the whole world, probably. And the most crazy part of the thing was Ruby going to Christina's house. I know she's in pain and all that kind of stuff, and then doing that nasty. She doesn't want to kiss Christina. Yeah, it's Christina. Okay, she was like, "What are you doing? Why do you want to kiss me though?" Like, no, we've never done. No, I know who you are now. Before I may not know who you are before, but now I do know who you are, and we are not kissing here. Okay, don't do that. No, 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 no. Because I was like, "What are you doing?" And then she took the potion so she can have sex with Christina and William, right? And she took it as like, yeah, now we are equal, right? We can do whatever you want, but not as a black woman here. It's crazy. And those what is it called? Those I don't know their names. Maybe it's true or maybe it's not true. Those two sisters, I don't know, maybe they're sisters, but I think it's a metaphor for the way, because there was a book that fell off the shelf. It feels like that, the way they draw the black girl and then the white girl. It's so different. The way they make the black girl feel so. I need to see that. I don't know what that is. It's a scary. When you look at those books, it's scary because I was calling them something. Tipsy and Bopsy. Is that their name? Like the way they make them feel so gruesome and I don't know. The way they drew them in those books too. Like those books, they make them feel like a freak and something not desirable or something to be scared of. Those books, and it was like, that's not how you do that, And the way the fear came to life, the way it manifests through her, like maybe it's something to be afraid of, like in those books, like something like a black girl, something to be afraid of, right? And I don't know, maybe I'm talking out of my own, that's how I saw that, because if it was something else to be scared of, maybe like a white person or something like that, she may not be afraid of that, but like something, a reflection of something people think she is, when people look at her, that's how people see her, maybe, something not to desire, something, maybe I didn't know, I'm just saying. And Gia coming into the house and talking to, like literally two of Tick's lover, ex girlfriend, and yeah, there was something, right? Ex girlfriend and the current girlfriend, like, and then him telling her like, oh no, what we have was nothing. You liar. You made a movie. You did everything. You were in love. Don't lie to yourself. You were in love. She was your first person. She was your first, ever. Liar. And there was a scene that I really like. I could not like. There was a scene that I couldn't like really think about because I was like, yeah, she does not care. It was when Ruby was talking to Christina, like, I feel pain and I'm angry and all that, and then she said to Christina, don't you care? Don't you care about a 14-year-old boy being beaten and doing and tortured and all that kind of stuff and drowned and stuff like that? Don't you care? And then like all this, do you know why I took the potion? Because she said it like, today of all day, I don't want to be a black woman today. I don't want to be that because I feel this pain of this boy being brutally killed because of something he didn't do or something they think he did, that kind of stuff. And then the way she was like talking to this, she was talking to her, about everything she's feeling. Christina couldn't see from. That's the thing. I always say it. Christina couldn't see things because she doesn't care. It doesn't affect her. She's living in the privilege of understanding like the system works for her. That's the thing. She doesn't have to care about those brutalities. She doesn't care about those because it's not affecting her to say. So anything that happens, it happens to people and then they move on because they benefit from that oppressive regimes in society. Even though there's you know, where even though I put even though I put this like this misogyny, yeah, but there's racism at that, and she's a black woman, and she's facing double things. I'm black, I'm a woman, I go through misogyny from men and everyone else. I think I'm not good enough and I have to be at the bottom of the fucking thing, and now I have to face racism from everyone, from the white people and shit, that kind of stuff. And then the way she was like that kind of I feel this shit. I'm going through this right now. You are not listening. And then when she said to Ruby, I don't care. I was, oh shit, because at the end of the day she does not care. Because what is she gonna care about? What? She doesn't have to care about all that because she does not give a fuck about what's happening to the black people. She cares about what she's gonna gain from that. She cares about how the system is going to keep working for her. She cares about our next thing she's gonna do. She cares about the power she's trying to take. She cares about that. She doesn't care about you, Ruby. She doesn't care about that. And I said something before, like she doesn't care because how do I put this? The oppression has to be palatable for them. When I watch all those movies about white saviors and stuff, I just look at here and I was like, that's the thing. You guys want to shape oppression for yourself. You guys want to feel something like you're being oppressed, but you're not being oppressed. But the people who are being oppressed are not being used in a what is it called? In a way that you feel something, like when we talk about black struggle and black stuff or POC and stuff like that, I see when there's a predominantly white cast or something like that, you don't see black people getting up and saying, oh my god, this shit is not good, oh my god, I can't watch it because it's white people. We watch it because we know there's a message that you're trying to tell, right? And then when there's like a black movie and stuff like that, you start seeing white people get up. They start feeling uncomfortable. They start saying this. They start saying that. It's like they start getting up. But like that's the thing. You cannot see things from our lens and say like, oh my god, I get the message you're trying to say. But when it comes to oppression, you cannot sit down and just look and say, oh my god, there's a message here that's been said without anything else. You cannot do that. And I think it's so weird because that's why I see Christina, I was like, everything has to be palatable for her. Everything has to be what is it called? And feed to her so she can get it. It has to be in her own. It has to be. The story has to be told to her from a white lens, from a place of, oh, I have to see a white person to feel this rage within myself, like that kind of stuff. I have some things to say, but I don't want to say that because I know I'm keeping my opinion to myself, in the sense of like I have a metaphor for some things I really do want to say. I'm just gonna keep that to myself. I know, but anyways, the way she was like, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. So, and she said something about Ruby, like, oh yeah, I know you don't feel that too. No, Ruby wants that, but at the same time, she feels it because she is still black. At the end of the day, yeah, she can change out, she can take the potion and everything. The potion wears off. She said it herself. I don't want to be a white woman. I know there's a privilege that comes with it, but at the same time, there's a disadvantage of being white to that, because the person she is on the inside is different from the person she's trying to portray outside. She wants to be Ruby, not No, not the other lady. I want to be Ruby. My quirkiness, my weirdness, and everything that comes with being Ruby. She likes that, and then that person is black. And I think that's the thing. When she said like, "Oh, you don't care about that," yeah, she wants more from life. At the same time, she's still gonna go through all those fucking things that happen. If it comes down to that, they will see our blackness before they see anything else. You know what I mean? And I think that's why I was like, oh my god, this is some crazy shit right there. I just have to go. I want to say something. No. Let me just let that go. And the joy of, I think the joy, the talk Tick has with his dad. I love that, because at the same time, like, that man, I don't know, that man do care, but like, it's just like, I don't know. I want to see his backstory, because I may say he's a bad person. I don't think he has his own weird shit and everything. He has his own trauma and stuff like that, and he took it out on Tick. And I know it's so because he doesn't want Tick to turn out the way he turns out, but that's not the case. He did everything. He's still Tick is still himself, right? And Christina, I think that's the thing, And then when Christina was like, Letty was praying to get to pray so Tick can be safe, to protect Tick, right? And then Christina said, yeah, my father brought you back from the dead and stuff like that. And then, my father brought you back from the dead and stuff like that. It's not a miracle, it's magic and stuff like that. But and then she was like, I need, she was trying to get the book of the page of Titus and shit. And Letty was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give it to you if you put a protection spell on Tick. And I think sometimes, like, you can tell, like, sometimes it just makes you feel like she's just girl's girl. What is it, a girl's girl? Yeah, that kind of stuff. Sometimes, because like, I'm not gonna do it for that man. She doesn't give a shit about man. Because the person oppressing her is a man, a white man at that, because they don't want to give her the space to grow and everything, because she's a woman and stuff. That's why she's like, oh no, I'm not doing that shit for a man. I'm gonna do it for you though. Okay. And then when she did that, I was like, is it the Mark of Cain? Yeah, I think it's the Mark of Cain. And there was a scene, the Mark of Cain, and I was like, okay. And then when there's a scene after that, and then you see what is it called? Is it Mose? Tick's dad. What's his name? Montoros. I think that's his name. Montoros. I don't know. When Tick was like, oh yeah, it's like about intention and magic and stuff like that. It makes you think that man has intention, because when at the end of the day you see the magic worked. It worked because he has intention of saving his son. The intention of that thing happening, the intention of him saving his son, of everything that's happened. Because when Christina was telling him, and like, you casting the spell enough doesn't work. Casting the spell enough doesn't do shit. You can cast the spell, yeah, but you have to have intention, the symbols and everything, and all that kind of stuff. And when he was talking to his father, and then his father was like, okay, so how are we gonna do this shit? And you can tell, when because at the end of the day, he wants to save his son regardless of what's happening. Because everything he has done to this day was to save his son, was to protect his son from every bad stuff that's happening, to deter his son away from going to foreseeing magic, for going after magic, that kind of shit. He was doing everything in his power to say, don't go after magic. And I know in his own twisted way, he thinks that's the only way to talk to his son, because I don't know, he doesn't have a good relationship with his own father, and he's not trying his best to have a good relationship with his own son, And I think I know he's a good person. I know. People was like, oh, but like, I do know he was a good person. He's a good person in my mind. That's up. But the magic thing working, and then one thing I didn't get was when Christina was at the what is it called, the um the beach, yeah. I think she paid because I was like, wait, how did she? Because when they were talking, it's like, oh, you get your money, right? And she was trying to kill herself just to test out if the magical stuff, if the magic works, if anything happens to her, and then I think that's why. Mm, it did work. She was going out the fucking rail and shit. In the end of the episode of where, oh my god, that was really a good scene. The episode of when they were like shooting into the house, and then you can see the bullet bouncing off Letty. Like it wasn't touching her. It was like mid. It was like like Letty. This is Letty, and then there was like a force field around her, like bouncing off the bullets and stuff. Bah, 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 bah. And then it was working, and then what is his name? T coming in, trying to be like, oh yeah. I was like, maybe this is his last day, but no, the fucking, I don't know what those things are called. He came out of the fucking ground protected. He was like, yeah, he was ready to protect them, and he beat off the is it the sheriff? I don't know. It bit off his hand. It took off his fucking hand. And that was really something. I was. This is a good episode. I know the last episode too was a good episode. So what am I saying? Every episode was good. Okay. I don't know. This is a really good stuff, and I really do enjoy this series. It was a really good something. I think it keeps me thinking about a lot of things in my own life, and I think that's a lot, right? Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, my name is Olu, and if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye.